Hello, welcome to Able Yap. I have some topics today. I actually have some topics today. And I know I say that every week. Last week I didn't record. I was just last week was a movie. You know what I mean? There's nothing to say. But I have a couple things this week. Especially about travel. Um, Have you guys? I'm going to Chicago in like 3 weeks. I don't really have. I have a friend there. Love her. Shout out Jasmine. I love her so much. She lives with her partner there. We're just gonna go like in 2 weeks. I don't really have anything planned that I especially want to do. I'm just mostly really excited to see my friend. Um, yeah, the Bean. Obviously, I'm gonna go to the Bean. I think everybody goes to the freaking Bean when they go to Chicago. So hopefully we go to the Bean. Um, sh- I was gonna. Was it was it Chicago where they recorded Shameless? I just can't really recall. If it was there, I think it was Chicago. They recorded Shameless, and why did it take so long for the that show was like I think they recorded it in 9 years, and obviously it's a really long show, so it makes sense that it took 9 years to record or whatever. The last few seasons I didn't see. People say it was a flop. Was it a flop? Who knows? But Chicago, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be cloudy. I think it's cloudy right now. I'm excited. It's freaking hot. It's so hot here in Arizona. I'm really excited, honestly, to go there. I have to pull out some of my sweaters. I have everything. I have to like wash them and stuff. Cause I don't know if you guys do this, but when you put away your sweaters for or like let's just say you leave them hanging, like you washed them a year ago. Like you need to wash them again, cause dust accumulates on top of them. So I need to pick up some sweaters, um, so that I can wash, so that I can take over to Chicago, Chicago. But yeah, um, got a crazy story. I bought this Suavitel. If you guys know Suavitel, then you know Suavitel. Um, when I was like in high school. Okay, well let me go back to anyways. So I'm like using the Suavitel, right? And it's like this specific scent, right? And I like put it on my clothes and I was like, it smells good, but this gives me an icky feeling. And I couldn't really put my finger on it. Like what was that icky feeling? Like it felt like something gross. Again, that smell is not gross itself. It was just like a memory I had of that smell. And it's because when I was really young, I had did something dirty with this one person. And that was the feeling. Like that was so crazy. Like through smells, you can like really tell. Like you get like these memories back. Like that's so crazy. And I was like something gross. So I need to find a way to relate that specific scent or smell, or I can just buy a new softener, clothing softener, fabric softener. I need to find a way to get rid of that memory associated with that smell. Also, Daisy was telling me, shout out Daisy, that there was like I don't know, like people say you should buy a specific perfume or a specific scent whenever you get married or whatever, so that you can remember those things from that particular smell. So I actually bought like a new like body spray for Chicago. So hopefully it has that same effect. That like smell sensory memory reactivation thing. I bought pistachio scented body spray. It smells really good. It's really sweet, kind of annoying, but I do want it to be strong so that it can be smelly. I remember also another memory that I have from a smell is from this perfume. I think I have so I have the little vial. I think that's what it's called, a perfume, because I actually bought it through Scentbird, not sponsored, but I really did like that perfume. And it was like, okay, well, breakup, trigger and depression, trigger warning, when I was going through it. But instead of having that like memory of like going through all this shit, I just have the memory of the healing process, which was even more powerful and impactful in my life. So when I really smell that, it's like I'll pull it out sometimes and like just smell it. It like takes me to that time where like I was really like rediscovering myself, who I was, like, you know, self perception of myself, through that scent. Okay, so it's pistachio, and then I bought like this honey one as well. They smell really good. Right now I'm wearing this coffee one. It smells really good too. I really love it. Actually, Bath and Body Works has a lot of because I hate the fact that the body sprays and mists for men Bath and Body Works come in a can, and it's like one of those kind of like an Axe spray. I freaking hate that. But they also sell like this aromatherapy line where the scents do come in bottles, and it's more like clean scents. It's not like specifically like a girly scent. And let me just disclaimer, I don't care if I smell girly, but like sometimes it's just not something I gravitate towards. So it's really, they have like they have one called Milk, the coffee one that I bought, the honeycomb I bought today, it smells amazing. And then they have another one called like Rain or Clean, or just Clean. They smell really good. They're not like girly scents. And they come in a spray bottle instead of the freaking can. Freaking hate the can. It's like, it gives it like this cheap like feeling, like literally like Axe. And by the way, Axe is like $10, so it's not even cheap. But it just gives it this sense of like, it's just not classy. It has no decorum, you know. Let's go back to the places I want to visit. So we have Chicago, we have Mexico City. I do want to go to Mexico City. I lived there for a portion of my life, but it wasn't really inner city, and obviously I didn't go as a tourist. But I know it's like rich in culture, and it's just such a beautiful place. And I keep seeing every freaking word like Mexico City blog, Mexico City TikTok thing. I have been to the museums and the basilica. They're like, it's like religious oriented, obviously, but it also has like history stuff and like things like post and pre-colonization, stuff like that. Really, really interesting stuff. So I've been to like the museums around there. Do you guys know Mexico City is actually the city with the most museums? Now, most of these museums are really like small, obviously, but that's pretty cool. Here in Arizona, I think I've only been to the Herd. I think we only have those museums: the Art Museum and then the Herd Museum. The Herd Museum is, I love it there. They have like this baraja. Hopefully you guys know like what baraja is, but it's made from buffalo skin. Like it's just like carved. It's pretty cool. I think that's like the item that stuck out to me the most. And then I went to the art museum when I think Ansel Adams had some prints there. And Graciela Iturbide also had some. That one time I went, I know they have like some designer stuff the other day. I also had gone a different time, and they had Yves Saint Laurent stuff, like YSL stuff, like from him, right? Like actual shit, like on mannequins. It's so cute. Anyways, guys, visit your local museum. It's really, like, I know it sounds really boring, but I really think you guys should. We're gonna go to some museums in when we go to Chicago. Um, then I had to roll like a third one, like Iraq. I just want to go to a country that's just not, but maybe like I'm just second thinking, like thinking about it again. I'm like, wait, nah. Are they in war? Um, and then yeah, like how y'all seen me. Maybe I should not be in Iraq. But it would be fun to go to like a country in the Middle East. um, Something safer, I guess, would be Dubai. But Dubai freaks me out. Like 24 karat gold Dubai chocolate Labubu matcha. Like that's freaking spooky. I don't know why. Iraq. Like I want to go to Iraq. I don't want to go to Dubai. I don't know. Dubai freaks me out. There's an eerie feeling about it from like the blogs I've seen. So I guess that was my third. And now I wanna take a moment to like shining some light and like an issue. It's not. I don't know if it's an issue. It's an issue to me. Um, because recently I've heard it a lot. I've heard like people referring to themselves as clean when referring to like trying to say they don't have an STIs. And I feel like there's an issue with that. Like, you should never refer to yourself as clean because that implies somebody else is dirty or unhygienic. You know, like, oh, I'm clean. Like, bro, do you mean you have no STIs? Just say that. But like saying I'm clean implies somebody else is dirty, and that's not always the case. Like, trigger warning. I'm gonna talk about not nasty stuff. I'm gonna talk about just trigger warning. Sexual abuse, non-consensual stuff within a sexual relationship, accidents, like somebody might be being safe, and you just never want to imply somebody is dirty. Um, I don't know. Like, I guess you have to find the the balance between obviously, yeah, giving yourself positive affirmations without diminishing other people's just you guys know what I mean. Don't refer to yourself as clean. I guess you can say clear. I actually would not know what to say. Younger me would have said clean too. But now I know better and let's just learn, you know? Like we don't even have to apologize. Like let's just learn and through our efforts we'll show that we are sorry about certain things, you know what I mean? What values am I living by? Not just claiming. Me personally, and I especially when I was younger, I think I would say things to like just be part of the group, you know, like things not specifically just good things. Also bad things, like I would say bad things or like just say like, "Oh, I believe this and that." And like I didn't actually believe these things. I didn't actually have these values or not values, whatever the opposite of values is. Or I guess values is very subjective to perspective, blah 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 blah. Um um but yeah, I feel like that's not really me anymore. I like to be really honest about who I am. I have lost connection to some people, but it's okay. Like show who you are, and like that's the thing about like also like newer relationships. Like don't like you're really gonna settle for somebody who you wanna who you have to act like be performative, just perform and like be fake like your whole life just so this person likes you. Like it's not you can't do that all your life. Your life is gonna go to shit if you don't. You need to find somebody who likes you for you. And I know that's so like repetitive and cliche and even kind of cringe, like, oh, just be yourself. You have to be yourself. You can't put on this facade for other people. You're gonna live by that every single day until you die without even really knowing yourself or expressing yourself, just because you want to be friends with this person, because you want to be in a relationship with this person. Like, you can't. It's cute, okay, like we all act kind of different in front of like different people, but at the end of the day, like, for example, I have really close friends who, like, I can act however Abel's feeling that day, and they won't really like defriend me or anything. I can just act and be myself, and those are people for life. But if you have to like pretend to freaking be something that you're not for somebody, like let's say a serious relationship, like you're gonna spend 24 hours with them every day, and then I'm just going on a spiral here, but yeah, again, remember to smile. Just guys, be yourself. Like, there's nobody like you. Why do you want to be someone else so that you can pretend every day? It's like actors, they pretend that one day to be somebody else. Like, it's an actor. They get the role, they act the role, and they just continue. Do you guys remember when that one actor had like a specific accent for that one Elvis movie, and then he couldn't get rid of it? Like, dude, that's not him. So do you really want to live every single day doing it to the point where, like, whenever you get out of this relationship, you don't even know who you are? You're just acting like a different person, and it's just gonna take longer to heal because you're like healing somebody that's not even you. You're healing that person that you were within that relationship, and it's like, why am I healing this stupid thing? Because it's still, I guess, part of me. It was still part of my life, and yeah. Anyway, what am I saying? Be up. Yep. Just remember to smile, dude. What values? Let's go back to the question. What values am I living for? So, values. Be yourself. That's the only value. As long as you're not hurting anyone, I feel like your values are valid. Again, as long as you're not rude. If you're racist, what the fuck? You're stupid. What are my values, though? I guess that's like a really deep question that I just really need to dive in myself and see what the hell, you know? What am I currently living? What haven't changed in the past year? What haven't I changed in the past year? I don't know, guys. Literally, like, this is summer, and like last summer I started going to the gym, and I haven't stopped going. Like, at least do something active or go to the gym, like 3 to 7 times a week, every week. So like 1 year, isn't that crazy? 1 year in the gym, or like just exercising. That's something I really wanted to do, like, since I was like a preteen. Like, I wanted to be an active person. And I feel like I'm truly doing that this year. I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, you just need to kind of change your reality. Like, I just started like brainwashing myself. Like, I'm an active person, and like, yeah, sometimes I don't want to go, but you know what? You just gotta do the thing. If you want to do the thing, you have to do the other thing to do that one thing, because then you're never gonna do that one thing. Anyways, I think that's it for this episode. I have these roses. They only lasted like a week. Is this normal? They kind of look really. That's the thing about roses. Actually, I was gonna say they look really messed up. They still look beautiful. And yeah, like, that's the thing. I'm probably not gonna throw them out until they're like actually freaking Twigs. Anyways, FK Twigs, stream childlike things. And thank you for listening.